Good day, boys and girls. How is everybody doing today? I made a mistake this morning and forgot about an appointment that had been scheduled about a month and a half ago. I thought it was tomorrow, and then they called me looking for me. So I had to abruptly stop my broadcasting this morning, and I haven't gotten back into it yet because I came home with a massive headache that I had to work on coaxing back down. I think I'm just about okay now, but I got the Steelers game on, or the Bills game, whichever one you want to call it. Seems to be the Bills game today, so I'm going to get this done, go back to it, and I'll come back on and do broadcast tomorrow morning to get these extra other rolls out of the way so that we can get moving on this next week's rolls. We also have it's going to be a pretty big auction tomorrow. We've already sold lot number 1 out of that auction, but we're going to have a lot of other rolls. There is our first roll for today. First roll for today is going to be a 1946 Lincoln cent roll. Let's see. Make sure that we've got... Okay, I may actually be adding stuff to the list. The list has been published for a while. It's the list published for the 9th, I believe it is. And I will change the date on it to the 16th. It'll be tomorrow. And here we go. This is the Roll Reveal Show. Roll Reveal Show is where we sell spots into the rolls that I will be revealing and Eric will be revealing throughout the week. Now, what is a reveal? A reveal is where we open up the roll. We go through the coins one by one, checking for any die varieties or other errors or anything like that. And you own the coin that I pick for you, that you've bought at random. You buy them here. I make a name chip for you, and it goes in the holder where the coin will go when it goes into the holder. If we happen to have any die varieties in there, we will change the flip insert to note the variety that you get. If you happen to get a new variety, it will have a new listing. Annotation on it. And if we happen to use your coin for photography, whether new or not, in the Coppercoins die variety checklist, we will mark that coin as a plate coin being a coin actually used for photography in a published work. And if you send it to Annex like that, they will holder it as a plate coin. So lots of things going on. Now, to let you guys know, the ones who have not yet been involved in this, if you are here and have not been involved in it, takes us about 2 to 3 weeks to process and mail these coins to you, because after I do them, I gather them up, send them to Eric in Florida. Eric goes through and assesses what each coin is, changes everything as needed, and then gathers them and mails them to you. And it can take up to another week for you to get them. So we're looking at 2 to 3 weeks processing time. And that is all I have to say. Our first roll for tonight is a 1946 plastic tubed roll. It is $6 per coin. And we're going to start a countdown. At the end of the countdown, I'm going to say go, and you can tell me how many you want to buy, up to 3 of them. 3 is the maximum. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, there's Sissy. We got Sissy for 3. Taco John for 3. Sureg for 2. Never know who's going to be here until we get this started. We've got Ant for 3. We've got Richard for 1. Carl for 3. Got to get my typing back together. I'm falling behind. We've got Mickey for 2. We've got Jackalope Herdmaster for 2. Dan McCumber for 2. Stan Horn for 3. Tyler for 1. And what does that leaves us a handful at the end of the roll if anybody wants to get in for additional, or if there are other people here who might want to get involved. You just let me know and I'll get your name added onto the list. It looks like I have a total of 16 coins remaining. Carl says he'll take another one. Taco John says he will take another one. Stan Horn wants another one. Okay, I think from this point, there's Dan McCumber for another. Sissy and Mickey. So pretty much everybody's getting an additional one. It's fine. Tyler gets another one. And if we have extras at the end, I will sell them during the reveal. Ant will get another one. Because sometimes there are people who show up to the reveal kicking themselves in the head wishing they had gotten in, and I can add new people before I get started. Danny Marlowe, where do you get info on planchets? Probably one of the Facebook groups would be a good place to start. Here's one for Otis. Not really sure what else to tell you with regard to specific information on planchets. I knew of a few sources back in the day that could give you that information, but these days I'm not sure that they're even operational anymore. Roger Borland gets one. We're going to move on to the next roll. Ivan Tarnowski wants one. Error Ref, okay. That is a good place. I forgot about it. All right, next up. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots in that roll, but they'll be available. I have a 1952D roll here. This 1952D roll is sealed in old tape. So it's been in this tube for a dog's age. So here we go. These are going to run $3 per coin. And in fact, all the rest of the reveals I have today are going to be $3 per coin. And so with that, we're going to do a countdown on this one. This is reveal number 614, 1952D plastic tubed roll. We're going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll go ahead and include Roger and Carl. Well, there's Carl again. There's Roger again, so that's okay. We'll go ahead and get that going. Taco John for 3. Ant for 3. Then we've got Sureg for 3. Jackalope Herdmaster for 3. And then we've got Stan Horn for 3. Sissy for 3. Otis for 1. Carl for 3. Richard for 2. Tyler Lane for 3. Then we've got, let's see, Mickey wants 3. Crispy for 1. Dan McCumber for 2. Roger for 3. Then we've got Ivan for 2. Sissy hit a bump. She pressed the button early. Let's see. Okay, so I am down to seconds. I'm going to give Carl 2. And I have 2 remaining. At the end of the roll, anybody can call for them who wants them. Mickey takes 1 of them. Now at the very end of the roll, I've got 1 left. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the coin on the end of the roll. That just means that you are the last person to get in. You could end up with coin number 42 or 13. It doesn't matter. They're going to come up. Roger, I only got you in for 3. Only got you in for 3. I recognize that. Dan McCumber takes the last one. I appreciate it, Dan. Thank you. All right. Next up, we have a 1953 roll. This 1953 roll is not the one I'm going to end up doing. I didn't realize I had these, but there's a good look at a pretty 1953 Lincoln Cent, but I'll be selecting a different roll to actually go through it because some of these are brown. It is going to be a solid red roll. 1953 plastic tubed roll. It's going to be reveal number 615. They're going to be $3 per coin. And we're going to count this one down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1953 Philadelphia plastic tubed roll. Not necessarily thinking that we're going to find a whole lot in it, but hey, they're always worth doing because you could end up with some higher grade coins if I pick the right roll. So we got Taco John for 3, Ant for 3, Sir Reg for 3. Then we've got Roger Borland for 3, Richard for 1, Mickey for 3, Carl for 3, Jackalope for 2. Then we've got Sissy for 3, Dan McCumber for 2, Otis for 1, Ivan for 1, Tyler for 3, and what do we have left? We've got a handful left. So looks like we're going to have, let's see, right now 10 empty spots. Carl's going to get 2 of them. So we got 8 empty spots at this point. If anybody wants in for any additional 1953 Philadelphia Lincoln Cents that are not going to come from this particular roll. This particular roll is, you'll see what I'm talking about, like this one. They're treated in mostly brown. So this roll's going to come out of the mix. We got some pretty coins in here. They're not bad, but they're just not red. So I will wait until we can get a red roll. I've got probably 25 or 30 rolls. For this roll? Well, I don't really know. I could put it up for auction. See what happens. It says it's got 51 in it, and I believe it because when I opened it, a coin fell out. So I think it's got 51 coins in it. Tyler, yes, I did. I got Carl for his additional 2. Sissy wants another one. And then I've got Dan McCumber for 1. And Ant for 2 more. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 3 left. I've got 3 left. I'll throw this this 53 roll plus any others that I find that are not up to reveal par in the 53s. I'll put them in the auction tomorrow. So I'll have a chance to get those at the auction. Be there at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Got a lot of good stuff in the auction. A lot of stuff I picked up while I was in Florida. In fact, all of it was stuff I picked up in Florida because we set the auction up based on the stuff that I picked up in Florida. Okay, so we're going to leave those 3 spots empty for now. Move on to the 1955 roll. And most of this roll looks fine. But I'm going to switch to a different roll anyway because I got some gravelly coins in here. But that's what a 55 looks like. See, that one's a little bit gravelly. I think I'll move on to a different roll for the actual reveal. I just picked these rolls out. I didn't really look at them. So, hello, John. This will teach me a lesson about checking the rolls. But these are going to be $3 per coin. And we're going to start this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So reveal number 616, 1955, Philadelphia. Taco John gets 3. Ant for 3. Then we've got Richard Sappington for 2. Sissy for 3, Sureg for 3, Jackalope for 3, no, for 2, sorry. Jackalope for 2, Tyler for 3, Mickey for 3, Dan McCumber for 3, Otis for 1, Ivan for 1, John Shank, 1955. Lincoln Cents. We're going to be going through a roll something like this one, and we're going to be giving the coins to the people who purchased them tonight. I've got Parvas in there, but these are 1955 Philadelphia. I'm down to where I've got Ivan in, and Carl wants a total of 5, so we'll give Carl 5. And then that still leaves me 9 empty spots. Anybody else wants to get in on the 9 empty spots? Yes, I have 9 empty spots. I have empty spots on all 4, or 3 out of the 4 rolls. 3 out of the 4 rolls that I've got, I believe. Yep, have empty spots left. Roger takes 3, John takes 2. There's Lisa D. Hello, Lisa D. Let's see. Roger for 3. John for 2. And Lisa gets 1. That's going to be at the very end of the list. So we've got no others. What did I do here? Roger. Did I mess something up? Sissy got 1 more. Roger got 1. Got 3, I'm sorry. John got 2. Lisa for 1. And then Mickey for 2 more. That is where we are. I got all of those done. Now let's move over to Eric's rolls. And Eric's rolls are, let me get the field clear here. And turn on Eric's picture. There are the rolls that Eric is doing. Now, very important to note, the very first roll up here, the one at the top, I was going to say the one that says 50 pennies, but they all do. It's the one that says 50 pennies without anything following it. The one on the top is a 1943 original Batdorf roll. Original 1943 Batdorf roll. These are going to be $8 a piece. I'm going to limit them to 2 per person until we get everybody in. Once we get everybody in, we will take extras, but we're going to limit this to 2 per person. This is Reveal E 200. Believe it or not, he's been through 200 reveals. So we've got $8 per coin. We're going to start it up. Now remember, bin 2 is as high as you can do. So we're going to start this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Lisa jumped the gun, said she wants 2, so we're going to go ahead and put her in for 2. Taco John for 2. Sureg for 2. Ant for 2. Roger for 2. Crispy for 2. Otis for 1. Mickey for 2. Jackalope for 2. Sissy for 2. Then we've got Carl for 2. Tyler for 2. Dan McCumber for 2. Ivan for 2. And then what do we have? We do have extras. So I will let Eric govern how that works. Do you want me to just do extras for everybody if they want extras until I run out? Looks like with the current stack, we've got 13 left. We have a number of people wanting another. So I'll let Eric respond first. These are his coins. Wonder why. Huh. Okay. Never mind. Let me know how to handle it, Eric, and I'll get them. Just sell them. Okay. I'll just sell them. Let's see. What do we have here? Carl wanted 2 more. Oops. Mickey wanted 1 more. Jackalope for another. Taco John for another. Sureg for another. Then we've got Sissy for another. Ant for another. Dan would like 1 more. And Otis says he's asleep. You know what? I tell you what. I'm going to take the last one. Was that a 60D roll you just did, Ant? I don't even think you can add me. But, because I don't think I'm on the sheet. Unless you need to give that to somebody else. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next roll. The next roll is the second one down, Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland. The second roll down is a 1962D roll. 1962D is a 1962D Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland, reveal number E201. It's going to be $2 per coin. And we're going to start this roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1962D from a sealed roll. Here's Taco John for 3. Then we've got Ant for 3. Sureg for 3. Mickey for 3. Sissy for 3. Richard for 2. Jackalope for 3. Ivan for 1. Dan McCumber for 3. Carl for 3. Then we've got Otis for 1. Tyler Lane for 3. Roger for 3. And then we've got Lisa D for 1. And we do have extras. So Carl wants 2 more. Carl gets the 2 more, and then we've got 4 spots left at the end of the roll. 4 spots left at the end of the roll. If anybody wants to get involved who's not already involved, you take first precedence, and then anyone who already has spots may also request. There's Mickey. Mickey wants another one. Lisa will take another one. And we have 2 left. Ant takes another. We have 1 left now. 1 left at the end of the roll. Not the end of the roll, but the end of the list. I always say that. I shouldn't. Because you're not necessarily going to get the end of the roll. Got 1 spot left. Anybody want it? $2. 1962D out of an original Fed roll. Sissy will take it. Okay. Got in there for Sissy. Now the next roll that we're going to be doing is the third roll down's the Fed Reserve of Kansas City. No, wait a minute. It's the one on the end, the Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland. Yeah, it's on the bottom. It's 1957D. It's going to be reveal number E202. These are going to be $2 per coin. And we're going to start this one off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got Taco John for 3. Ant for 3. Then we've got Sissy for 3. Jackalope for 2. Then we've got Sureg for 3. Mickey for 3. Richard for 2. Richard for 2. Dan McCumber for 3. Tyler for 3. Carl for 3. Roger for 3. Lisa D for 2. And we do have some extras at the end. Carl will get that. Let's see, 2 of them. If anybody else wants any more of these 1957 Ds, nice RPMs possible. Also a few nice double dies possible. Mickey will take another one. Jackalope Herdmaster will take another. And we have a total of 4 left at the end of the roll. Sissy will take another. Dan McCumber will take another. And I have 2 left. 2 left to go. Ivan takes 1. And I have 1 more. Only 1 more remains. Otis will take it. And that is it for that roll. Okay, now I'm thinking it's the, one up from the bottom. The one that says Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City. That's going to be a 1960D large date roll. 1960D large date roll. I need not mention that there could be some really good ones. You never know what comes in these. These are going to be $2 per coin. $2 per coin. We're going to get this one started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is reveal E203. And Roger gets 3. Ant gets 3. Carl gets 3. Richard for 2. Let's see. Taco John for 3. Mickey for 3. Tyler Lane for 3. Ivan for 3. Dan McCumber for 3. Sissy for 3. Let's see. Sureg for 3. Otis for 1. Crispy for 2. And let's see. What do we have? We have enough that we can give Ant 2 more. We can give Carl 2 more. We can give Mickey another one. And I still have 1 at the end of the roll. Still have 1 left at the end of the roll. If anybody wants it, let me know. Sissy. There it is. That's it, and we are done. Sissy is the last one to get one in there. Sorry, Roger. And Dan, you guys came in just after coin number 50 was given. And looks like all of Eric's coins are sold. All of Eric's coins are sold. If anybody wants to dig in just a little bit further here, we have, let's see, we got 2 spots on the 1946S roll for $6 per coin. We have, let's see, oh, we've got no others. They've all been filled in. I have 2 1946S left, and that's it. I have a nice 1946S roll. Okay, Ant says he will take them. I appreciate it, Ant. And that's going to be it for tonight. I appreciate it, folks. You guys have a great night. And I will be doing reveals tomorrow during the day. I do not have another dentist appointment. My jaw hurts, my head hurts, and has for most of the day. I've got my 2nd dose of ibuprofen in. I'm going to go lay and watch the Steelers lose their game so that I can be done for the season, because I think that's what's going to happen. However, I appreciate it, folks. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you guys later. Yes, I do I'm sorry. I do invoice you, John. So you just expect an invoice to show up this evening. I'll be working on the invoices now. And I appreciate it, folks. You guys have a great night.